Let's go! Bitcoin, 67K. Got the music playing. We're ready for all-time highs here soon, guys. Let's go. All right. Let's get started with some of this market analysis here. With Bitcoin, we have Bitcoin currently trading at $66,563. Hopefully the music's not too loud for you guys. If not, I can always turn it down for you. But I feel like in a good mood right now that Bitcoin's threatening to test all-time highs, getting as high as $67,000, almost $68,000 earlier this morning. You know what? Let me go ahead and turn the music down just a little bit more. All right. Yeah, Bitcoin currently trading at $66,580, and you can see here on the trading view chart here that I have a Bitcoin currently in a symmetrical triangle. We will see what Bitcoin wants to do. I'm expecting an explosive move around 8 p.m. East Coast time here. Okay, maybe 7:30, but right before the close of this daily candle here for Bitcoin, I'm expecting an explosive move. Either we're going to go up or down. Usually, symmetrical triangles, they do break down to the downside. Also, some concerning news about Bitcoin is just looking here. We're on the 5-minute chart for Bitcoin, but you can see a right shoulder, a head, and a left shoulder here. And we got ourselves going. We got ourselves a head and shoulder pattern here on Bitcoin. Okay, and the way that's supposed to play out here is if we measure from the top of the head down to the bottom. Okay, over to where the neckline is. Then we put it where we're breaking down from, and you can see that Bitcoin should be going down to about $65,825 according to this this little price target that I have in the blue numbers over there. Okay, so that would be good for those who missed out on buying Bitcoin at 65,500, because a lot of people were trying to buy Bitcoin earlier this morning, or they were hoping for lower prices when Bitcoin was trading at like 65,500 in this price support area. But they got a shock of their life when they saw Bitcoin basically shoot up to almost $68,000 in less than 1 hour, only for it to then come back down again, down below that 65K area, and actually get as low as about $64,700 here. That completely blew everybody away. Bitcoin basically was telling everybody that it is here, and It is, you know, capable of explosive moves at any point in time. Okay, but we were expecting Bitcoin to get up to 68K because I have this blue horizontal line here at 68.4K, and that is basically the trading range. If I zoom out here on the chart, I might have to go to the daily chart here. But looking at the daily chart, you can see that Bitcoin, as I clean this up a little bit here, Bitcoin has been basically bouncing around between 58K and 68K ever since the beginning of March. Okay, uh, yeah, beginning of all the way since March of 2021. Okay, April 21, but also March of 2024 and April 2024. This area we've been bouncing up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down from 58 to 68K, and now Bitcoin looks like the stars are starting to align, the planets are starting to align, where we might actually see Bitcoin break past 68K and actually stay above 68K. Only because just looking at the daily chart here one more time, okay, we did get a double bottom. You know, we got a bottom in August and then another bottom in September 6th. And then we basically created a higher high than the high that we made in August of 2024. Then we created a higher low. And now basically we just created a higher high again, if you want to count the candle with, you know, getting above up to like almost 68K. But I do want to see us close this candle green. Okay. We want to see Bitcoin stay above, let's see, that's September 27th. We want to see Bitcoin close above 65.8K. Right now we're at 66.4K, and we still have 2 hours to go. Okay. Now the bears might try to like, you know, the bearish short sellers out there. They might try to ruin our parade here and try to bring us down. All right, but they were put on red alert that Bitcoin is capable of explosive moves, and Bitcoin wants to go to higher prices here. I can see that Darren is in the chat. Appreciate you coming out onto the chat here, Darren. Let me know if the music is a little bit too loud here. So far, I haven't had any complaints, but I can always turn it down if need be. Okay. But yeah, Bitcoin threatening to make a new higher high here. And the trend has been up and to the right ever since the beginning of September. Okay. So I'm very excited to see Bitcoin actually creating a bull trend here, an upward trend where prices are going higher, and we're actually getting higher highs now, as well as higher lows. Okay, that could be basically indicating a reversal, and the reversal was indicated when we had the double bottom here. You know, the first bottom on August 6th, and then another bottom here September 6th. And that basically started, that was a reversal of the price for us to start going higher again. Okay. So a lot of professional traders are looking at that, and they are starting to be more convinced that Bitcoin is actually going to try to go to higher prices here. And that's basically most of my analysis here on Bitcoin. I did say in the title of the video, where could Bitcoin go, and you know, where it's going to go from here. I would say that the long-term trend for Bitcoin is going to be Bitcoin wants to go higher because it's already been on an upward trend. Okay, but I'm anticipating somewhere between like 7 or 8 p.m. East Coast time. Okay, we could see Bitcoin decide to either go up or down, and if it goes up or down, then we basically need to measure this symmetrical triangle here, okay, which I'm going to do for you guys right now. Measuring from the top of the symmetrical triangle to the bottom, okay, gives us the measure move. And then we take that measure move, that blue line, and if Bitcoin breaks out to the upside, okay, we could see Bitcoin get up to 69K, almost 70K. And that could be in the next couple of days here, guys. All right. If Bitcoin decides to break down, which it most likely will, because that's how things normally go with a symmetrical triangle, they usually break down to the downside majority of the time. And we could see Bitcoin come back and retest the 63K level. Okay. 63K. What I would like to look at, just to give us a better idea as like where Bitcoin wants to go, is I want to show you guys the liquidation heat map for Bitcoin. And you know what? I'm going to turn the music down a little bit more because I feel like I'm yelling. But this is very important. That's why I had to turn the music down a little bit there, guys. And I want to show you the liquidation heat map here for Bitcoin. Okay. This is a liquidation heat map. Okay. You got these yellow and green lines here. These yellow and green lines indicate where liquidity is, where people are either longing or shorting Bitcoin. And the yellow line means there's a lot of liquidity. Okay. So wherever you see yellow, that's where the liquidity is at. And right now you can see there's a lot of yellow liquidity, a big yellow line right here at 65.3K. So I'm expecting Bitcoin to want to come down there and liquidate whoever's down there, whoever's short selling Bitcoin, or whoever is long in Bitcoin at that level. They're coming for you guys. They're going to be coming for you. So I'm expecting that with the symmetrical triangle that we've seen in the chart, and then also the liquidity being below where the price is at right now, I think Bitcoin is going to come down to 65K sometime around 8 p.m. East Coast time here, going into tonight and tomorrow morning. But that could just be another higher low. So don't get all discouraged that this is the end for Bitcoin. And don't get too excited to think that this is the end for Bitcoin, because I believe if we do go down to 65K or 63K, then we could, just create a higher low and then continue on going to higher highs for Bitcoin. Okay. But yeah, I just want to show you that Bitcoin liquidity map. Okay. Liquidation map. And then now we can talk about some of the altcoins out there. I did a YouTube short earlier about Cardano, and I think I want to have you guys take a look at Cardano here on the charts next. I see that Lisa just said hello to me. Nice to see you in the chat room here, Lisa. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Cardano. Okay. I don't think I've talked about Cardano recently, besides talking about it on the YouTube short that I made earlier this afternoon that you guys should check out. But I'm going to do a quick market analysis here on Cardano. Okay, you can see some of the previous chart work that I have for Cardano. Cardano is currently trading at 35 cents here. Okay. Cardano, let me just zoom out a little bit more. Probably go into the 4-hour chart. Probably might look a little bit better. Yeah, so Cardano, you can see, has been making higher lows and almost like the same high over here. Higher low, same high, higher low. But I noticed that, these highs that it was making consistently was creating basically an ascending triangle. Okay. And with the descending triangle, if we take that measured move, we can get an idea as to like how high or low Cardano wants to go. Okay. So, you measure from the top of the descending triangle down to the bottom of the ascending triangle. And you take that measure move to where we think we might break out at for Cardano at like 35, 36 cents. And if Cardano breaks out right now from 35 cents, we could see Cardano get up to basically 44, 45 cents, which is a price target that I have from previous chart work. You can see that Cardano has been at 45 cents earlier this year. There's some there's some closing candles and some resistance at that area. Uh, Also, some support from earlier in the year. Back in January 2024, Cardano got down to 45 cents. So my price target on Cardano, if we continue to go up higher from here, is 45 cents in the short term. That would probably be for November, because the way this ascending triangle is playing out on Cardano, we could see that the resolution is going to be sometime like November 4th, November 5th, which is basically the election for the United States. So um, whoever wins or loses might. It seems like traders and investors are coiling up the price, and they're going to decide whether they want to buy Cardano or sell Cardano based on what looks like the U.S. election here is going to be where we get some resolution for Cardano. Now, if Cardano decides to go lower, okay, and it actually breaks down below that ascending triangle, then what we have for Cardano is we could see Cardano get down to a low of like 27 cents, that blue number right there. Cardano could get down to 27 cents in the short to near term. If it decides to break down from this ascending triangle, we could see Cardano at 27 cents in November. Okay. But like I said, if it breaks up out of the ascending triangle, then we could see Cardano get up to like 45 cents. I'm expecting that sometime in November. Okay. For a short-term price target for Cardano. Okay. Hey guys, if you guys have any particular cryptocurrencies you want me to talk about, by all means, go ahead and tell me in the chat here which crypto you want me to talk about. I'm trying to do some cryptocurrencies that I haven't normally talked about, like Cardano. If you guys can just throw it in the comments here in the chat here, which one you want me to talk about next. I would like to talk about some cryptocurrencies that I normally haven't covered in my recent live streams here. I did see another chart that has my eye. This is a cryptocurrency that looks like it's bottoming out, and it's a cryptocurrency that's been around for a while. Okay, this is storage. Okay, STORJ. Storage coin looks like it has bottomed out, basically around like 32 cents. Right now, storage is trading at 60 cents. So it's made its move. Beginning of September, and even like the beginning of October were like some good days to be buying basically any cryptocurrency. We are starting to enter into what I believe is altcoin season coming up here. But I just like the fact that storage, you can see some of the previous chart work I have here. Let me make this look cleaner here. Storage has been, coming down from like the beginning, since the end of December 2023. It's had this yellow supply line, and it hasn't been able to break out of that yellow supply line, just taking it down to lower prices all throughout 2024. And it wasn't able to break out of that until roughly July of 2024, but then it's been trading sideways ever since then. But the beautiful part about storage is that it's been trading sideways all throughout the summer, along with like Bitcoin and some of the other cryptos, but it's now creating higher lows. Okay, now it had a low here in August 5th of 2024 when it got as low as 25 cents, but it never got that low again. And we had another low here around like September 7th, where we got as low as 32 cents, and we never got lower than that, since then. And then it's been like another higher low right here at September 18th, and then the same low, okay, here at October 3rd, and now it's off to the races on storage. Okay, matter of fact, storage is breaking out and having a ridiculous day, just like Bitcoin, and it has been doing that over the last 16 hours here. Okay, if I just turn this into the daily chart, we can get ideas like how high storage is on the daily candle here. And storage had a very nice Nice green candle today. Okay. Storage is up 26.9% today. Okay. So, hello, storage is here. Let's not forget about storage. That's a good cryptocurrency to get into, or it was a good cryptocurrency to get into yesterday, because now you'd be up 27%, pretty much. But I think storage still has room to go, because storage was as high as about like 70 and 80 cents earlier in 2024, and then we did see storage get up as high as like $1 uh, in December of 2023. So, storage. Uh, would you buy it after it made this big green candle? I wouldn't recommend it unless you don't have any. I don't have any storage coin, but I'm not going to buy storage with a big giant green candle like that. I'm going to wait for storage to come down a little bit lower before I would buy. Maybe like in the 50-cent area, or maybe at this recent high that it had over here at like, about 47, 48 cents here. So I would wait for storage to come down to like maybe 47, 48 cents, maybe low 50s, 50 cents for storage before, storage decides to go back up again to higher highs. So that's a cryptocurrency that I think is worth putting on your shopping list. I think I talked about a couple of days ago some cryptocurrencies. We were talking about Sui and AVAX, Solana, Ethereum, some meme coins like Popcat. I feel like all these cryptocurrencies are going to be going into an altcoin season coming up here, which is going to be starting probably right after the election. Okay. Sometime in November, I'm expecting altcoin season to begin, if it hasn't already begun already. Okay. Because these altcoins are starting to make up for some lost ground here. Okay. What's going on with Bitcoin? Bitcoin is currently trading at $66,800. Okay. Just want to check out my portfolio here real quick. All right. Futures. Bitcoin futures are trading at $67,000 right now. Ethereum futures are trading at $26,000. I mean, $2,600, not $26,000. That'd be nice if Ethereum would get that high. But since I mentioned Ethereum, let's take a look at Ethereum real quick, see what Ethereum is up to. Ethereum is currently trading at $2,595 to be exact, $2,595 here on Ethereum. And Ethereum had a good day on Monday, but it's not having a bullish green candle on Tuesday, even though Bitcoin decided to put on a show today and get up to like almost 68K. Ethereum tried to follow suit and it got as high as like 2687, but that's a little bit lackluster performance if you ask me. I think Ethereum can do better than that, especially if you want to get people excited about Ethereum. Okay, but Ethereum was trading at about like $25.93, which is basically where it's at right now. So Ethereum was trading this morning at the same price that it's trading right now. Even though we had a ridiculous price action where we saw Ethereum get up to as high as like 2675, okay, and 2687 around like 10 o'clock this morning. It then dropped down to 2560, continue to go further down to like 2536. And now we're basically back to where Ethereum was earlier this morning. Like none of this price action even occurred. Okay. So, I mean, you could just take these candles and pretend like they didn't happen. The way I'm looking at Ethereum in the short term is I see Ethereum creating a down channel right here. Okay. Or some people might even call that a flag. Okay. And you could say that is a potential bull flag for Ethereum. Okay, measuring from the bottom of the pole to the top of the pole. and we could see Ethereum, if it decides to break out right now out of that flagpole, that bullish flag, we could see Ethereum get as high as like $2,800 by sometime tomorrow, Wednesday or Thursday of this week. Okay, so that's your analysis on Ethereum. Of course, if Bitcoin decides to take a dump down to like 65, 63K, then I would expect Ethereum to like get back down to like 2,500, maybe even 2,400, 2,450. Try to get that support level, validate that support price action at 2,450 before we could probably go to higher prices on Ethereum. Okay, but that's what I'm looking at with Ethereum here. Longer term, we could see Ethereum get up to like $3,000. Maybe that sometime in November around the election for the United States. But of course, we would need to see more money pour into the ecosystem. We need more people to buy Ethereum in order for it to even go up to $3,000. Right now, I'm expecting Ethereum to get up to like $2,800, maybe later on this week or next week, maybe towards Halloween. Okay. But Ethereum has been one of the lackluster cryptocurrencies. Let's look at one of the powerhouses that did pretty well earlier this week and all throughout the last month, and that is Sui Coin. Okay, Sui Coin, SUI. Sui Coin, if I just zoom out here onto the daily chart, you can see Sui. Let me just get rid of this chart work here. Sui is currently trading at $2 right now on Coinbase Exchange. You can pick up Sui on Coinbase if you don't have any. If you're interested, after I talk about it. But Sui Coin basically made a new all-time high on Sunday, where it got as high as like $2.36. Okay, and that's considered to be crazy because Sui Coin was actually just last month in September. It was down at like 74.80 cents. Okay, and then in like the beginning of August, Sui Coin, you could have bought some Sui Coin for like 46 cents. So Sui Coin has basically quadrupled in price in the last 2 months. 4x right there. Sui Coin is one of the hot cryptocurrencies out there. It's supposed to be competing against, and it's supposed to be faster and cheaper than Ethereum, and even faster and cheaper than Solana. Sorry for the Solana guys out there, but in theory, Sui is actually currently faster than Solana. And I've seen some metrics out there that said that Sui Coin is actually cheaper to transact in than Solana. Even though Solana is like about transaction costs of about like 1 penny, I think Sui Coin, I've seen transaction costs of like a half a penny or even less than that. Someone please correct me if you know better than me. But I heard that Sui Coin is actually a lot cheaper than Solana and currently faster than Solana. I'm actually interested in picking up some more Sui Coin myself, but I'm waiting for lower prices here, as I'm pretty sure a lot of people are. If Sui Coin does come back down, I would like to see Sui Coin come down to like $1.84, $1.85, and maybe I can scoop up some Sui Coin in that area. If we get more of a discount, then we could see Sui Coin get down to like $1.50 before it wants to bounce off that level. Let's see what the moving averages are doing. I should probably fix it right there. All right, there's my moving averages. All right, yeah. So Sui Coin 21 EMA is saying that we could see Sui drop down to like $1.87. That's where the white line is over there. And then if it can't get that support, then maybe $1.39. I find that to be highly unlikely. I see some candle opening and closing at like the $1.50 area. I feel like psychologically people would probably pick $1.50 as a good area for them to buy. So I wouldn't really expect to be buying Sui Coin at $1.40. but the 50 moving average on the daily chart is showing that it will support SUI at $1.39, $1.40 if it does go that low. And I think that's as low as you can possibly get SUI coin, because SUI coin is in a bullish uptrend. It's one of the hottest altcoins out there, and I don't think it will stay cheap for too long, especially after it just made an all-time high. What, 2 days ago? Yeah. So SUI coin, I would add that to the shopping list. We talked about that on Sunday, and and then SUI coin, looks like it's starting to become a little bit cheaper than it was on Sunday. So maybe now might be a good time to buy some cheap SUI coin, or relatively cheap SUI coin. Maybe start a new position in SUI coin. So that's SUI. Let's take a look at CoinGecko. See what happened in cryptocurrency world here. And we get an idea as like what coins pumped the hardest today. So Turbo was another hot cryptocurrency. Maybe we can look at the chart for that one. Litecoin actually did pretty well today, up 4.9% in the last 24 hours. Hedera up 4.6%. Phantom FTM up 4.4%. Aptos up 2.3%. Beam up 2.1%. And they were probably up higher than that earlier today when Bitcoin was up at $67,000. This is what they're currently trading at right now. These are the prices here. What they've done in the last hour, what they've done in the last 24 hours, what they've done in the last 7 days. Now let's see what cryptocurrency actually did the best in the last 7 days here. And you'll see that is Turbo coin, TURBO, up 73.2%. Okay, with a market cap of $843 million, a little bit less than $1 billion cryptocurrency right there. So Turbo coin, I don't know too much about Turbo, but I've been hearing about it on the news that has been, making some price gains here. Might be worth looking at, but I probably wouldn't buy Turbo right now since it's a little bit too hot. Athena was also ENA is up about 41% today. I mean, the last 7 days. White Bitcoin WBT up 40.4%. WorldCoin up 23.9%. Brett, another popular meme coin, up 17.9% this past week. Jupiter up 16.4%. That's a Solana cryptocurrency exchange. Might be worth taking a look at. Celestia up 15.4% past week. Beam up 13.3%. Aerodrome up 12.5%. So guys, looking at these cryptocurrencies being up double digits in like the past week, that gives me more reason to believe that these cryptos, altcoins, all these alternate coins, altcoins, all these altcoins are going into altcoin season if they haven't already. Okay. And I just feel like it's going to get nuts over the next 6 months here, to be honest, guys. I feel like for those of you who were in the previous cycle, who remember being in the previous cycle, 4 years ago in 2020, we pretty much had the same thing. October, November of 2020 was when Bitcoin and the rest of the coins started going up in price. And then December of 2020 was when Bitcoin made its new all-time high. In that previous cycle, this cycle, we've already made the new all-time high for Bitcoin. So who knows how high we could go, with that taken into consideration. But I'm expecting, basically the season is it's time to make money now, guys. It's time to make money in crypto. And if you guys don't have your money in crypto, I mean, why are you on this channel, to be honest? But no, I appreciate you guys coming and checking out this channel. Please hit that like button if I've given you some good value here. But like the next 6 months, I'm anticipating the next 6 months to the next year is when we're going to start to see the new all-time highs for Bitcoin. I'm expecting Bitcoin to go up to like 100K or higher, six-figure Bitcoin. I'm expecting altcoins to follow along and blow people away. I'm expecting like Solana to get up to like $1,000 a coin. I'm expecting like Avalanche AVAX to get up to like maybe like $250 a coin. Right now it's like I think like $28, $29 you could be buying Avalanche. So that's a 10x right there, in my opinion. Uh, and just looking at the charts look like they're saying that that's possible. And uh, yeah, I just think altcoin season is about to begin here, and you guys need to get your crypto purchases in now if you haven't done so already. Last month and the month before that were some really good times to buy if you came in late to the space. But now I'm expecting FOMO to start to hit as people start seeing the prices go up, 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 up. You know, like we saw earlier today. This morning was like kind of like a glimpse, kind of like a sneak peek of how crazy things can get in just 1 hour with Bitcoin, and then the cryptocurrencies following along suit. The altcoins can get even crazier than that. I would not be short selling altcoins and crypto, and I would be buying the dip if I can on these altcoins. I wouldn't be shorting the altcoins with a 10-foot pole. Okay. You could try shorting Bitcoin and Ethereum when they're making new all-time highs, but even then, you know, it could stay hot and continue going up, and you can get burnt as a short seller for on crypto, okay, and in Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I wouldn't be shorting the altcoins, and if I was to be shorting, I would short Bitcoin, maybe Ethereum, and then just be putting my stop losses. I mean, put my stop limits in so I don't get burnt. And then be wary because sometimes your stop limits, your stop losses can get skipped, and then you're gonna have to panic buy if you are a short seller, and that's not a good feeling to have. I've had that happen to me before, and not a good feeling to like short something and then it starts to pump up on you, and your stop gets skipped, and then now you're trying to panic buy and try to prevent yourself from losing too much money. Okay. But yeah, guys, I feel like the money making season's coming up. I feel like just about anybody's going to be able to make money in the next 3 to 6 months here in crypto. So now, welcome on board, to the Meet Damien channel. I'm here to analyze coins and crypto. I also talk about the stock market every now and then. I'll probably do maybe some stock market YouTube short videos over the next week or two as earnings season comes out, and see how these stocks decide to do. But I still like talking about crypto. It's one of my passions, and I like sharing that passion here with you guys. And as far as sharing goes, please go ahead and share this video with other crypto fanatics and friends and families members of yours who are involved in crypto, because I like talking about crypto, plain and simple. And I've been in cryptocurrency world. I've been investing in crypto since the beginning of 2017. I found out about Bitcoin in 2016 for the first time, but one of my friends sat me down and told me to take it serious in the end of 2016 when Bitcoin was at $1,000. I didn't buy my first Bitcoin until it was $3,000. Okay, once I sort of get to $2,000 in a matter of months, it doubled in price. I was like, okay, this thing is for real. Okay, and then I sort of go to $3,000. All right, okay, this thing is for real. Then I sort of go from 3,000 up to 19,000 in 2017, and I've been involved in cryptocurrency markets, buying and selling and trading since 2017, and I've been investing in buying and selling on the stock market since I think 2004. Okay, 2005, around that time when I was able to first get a job to actually start buying stocks. Okay. So yeah, I've been investing for about almost 20 years now, if that gives you an idea of how old I am. and I've been in the cryptocurrency world since 2017, so that's about 8 years now. roughly. What, we're about to go into 2025. Yeah, 8 years. So yeah, that's a little bit quick synopsis about me as far as my investing experience goes. And I like trading and investing. I like talking about it. So yeah, if you guys can go ahead and click that like button, try to get this YouTube algorithm going, so that way people know like we got some good chart analysis going on over here. And then if you guys can just share this video with your friends and family out there, let them know that Damien likes to talk about crypto. And here on the Meet Damien channel, we like to make money and we'd like to prevent ourselves from losing money. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for this live stream here, guys. Just wanted to stick to the main focus of Bitcoin. We talked about a few of the altcoins. And be on the lookout for my next live stream. I'll probably go live on Sunday at 5 p.m., okay? Unless something crazy goes on in the markets and I got to do another live stream like I did today, okay? Because today was pretty crazy this morning, okay? And I look forward to seeing some more craziness, especially if the prices go up. I like that kind of crazy. All right, guys. That's going to be it for this live stream. Take care and good luck trading crypto out there, guys.